Today I'm going to talk about an EMNLP paper. Speakers fill lexical semantic gaps with context. So words have different meanings. Some words have more meanings than others. In that ways, the words have different levels of lexical ambiguity. So for those words that have a lot of meanings, we usually have to supply more information when using the words. So that brings in the contextual ambiguity. So if there are a lot of information in the context where we use the words, there are less contextual ambiguity. So in this way, the lexical ambiguity and the contextual ambiguities should be negatively correlated because you have to provide information when speaking, and the more information you have, more deterministic it is. In one place, you can provide less information in the other place. So here, the two places refer to the type of the word itself, which is reflected by the lexical ambiguity, and the context of the sentence, which is reflected by the contextual ambiguity. In this paper, the authors used two methods, one using WordNet and another one with BERT, to estimate the lexical and the contextual ambiguities of the words, and they found significant negative correlations between on several languages. For definitions of the lexical and contextual uncertainties, the lexical uncertainty is defined as the entropy of meaning given words. So if it is hard to predict the meaning of a word from the word form, it will have a high conditional entropy. Similarly, the contextual uncertainty is defined by how predictable a word is, average overall context. So if a word is predictable given the context, then the context provides less information. If we measure on the other hand, the contextual uncertainty tells us how predictable a given word is, average overall context. And the authors also verify this intuition by I equals A plus B equation. So the tripartite mutual information of meaning, context, and word should be kept relatively constant across different languages. And this can be decomposed into three parts: a constant term, which they slashed out, and two terms, which they refer to by 1 and 2. So term 1 is the mutual information between the meaning and the words, which is negatively correlated to the lexical ambiguity. And the second term is the entropy of words given context, which is the contextual ambiguity. So in order to make the left-hand side constant, relatively constant, either the term 1 should be small or term 2 should be small. So there is apparently a trade-off between the lexical ambiguity and the contextual ambiguity. So here comes this paper.